Welcome to today's episode, my friends, as we break down and knock down how you can collect all your dailies super fast, my friends. And we're going to show you how to quickly get through it here today. Thank you for tuning in. As always, questions, comments along the way, let us know, and I appreciate your support. All right, couple things here. Logging into the game is going to give you 20 points. Essentially, we got to get to 100 very fast. If you haven't been paying attention to this, you definitely should, because it gives you a lot of great rewards, as you can see here and across each of these, really helping you with that operational experience. Plus, what we'll show you today is how to also enhance that through these dailies that we'll showcase here. We got 60 sanity points up to 120, 20 enemies, level up an operator, weapon, assemble gear, gather acquire 5 gatherables, crafting, gift to operator, and complete daily task 1 time. So lots of things here that you can ultimately go after to collect these points, collect these rewards, and we're going to show you how to quickly do it here right now. So let's get into it. The first thing that you're going to want to do is actually go over to index, grab one of these that you enjoy doing based off your level as well. Let's go ahead. We're going to go into weapon progression here today. We're going to work on this, work on the tune-up actually. No, let's go after this one. Weapon experience. Here you can go to level 60 as you kind of climb as well. That's going to give you that difference in some of those rewards, as well as the rewards cost. So you can see 50, 60, on the way up. It's locked right now just due to where we're at level 40, so we'll go down here to level 40, gunsmith's reserve. All right, now when you get into this, this is our team here today. I'm not going to break this one down. If you watch some of the other episodes, we do cover some of these parts. However, we're going to grab this and get into it so that you can see how to quickly be successful and collect these dailies. Essentially what you're going to need to do is at that 120 level, we're going to have to run at least 3 times. So ultimately doing this, there's a couple things that's going to happen, and depending on which one you run, okay, what you want to do is find loops that you can quickly get by so that you can get through this relatively quickly. All right, so we got there. We'll go over here. Now what you're going to find is here we have 8 enemies. So if we run that 3 times, that's going to be 24, which gets us through our 10 as well. So very important to pay attention to which ones you're doing and making sure you collect that 20. Let's go ahead and drop this quickly. There we go. On to the next one. 1 left, and we'll be within the time, so we don't have to worry about that. Grab that. Done, and done. All right. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to run that quickly 2 more times, and that will get you through it, and you can see how long it takes. You can also use the consume double right there to get double the rewards, making it even faster. We're going to save that here. If you're not familiar with that, it's if you miss a day. We're going to go retry real quick. If you miss a day, then it gives you that double rewards, which is really cool. So you're not necessarily totally penalized if you don't log in every day. Let's move over here, try and get them all in there. There we go. I missed. All right, too much talking, multitasking. Let's do this. There we go. Down, the other ones are coming. There we go. Keep them all in the middle. Drop everything. And on to the next one. There we go. We got 4 left. Now, the only thing that you do want to pay attention to is just making sure that your health allows you to run through. Obviously, by staying on and quickly being able to redo these, you don't have to worry about logging out. That saves some time, and by that I'll show you this when we get through this, which is essentially going out and finding the next ones where you want to use your sanity points. Let's go instead of backing all the way out, so I'll show that real quick as we move over. Okay, so if you go exit, retry is going to be the faster way to do it. When you exit, you're gonna have to wait just like this for it to reload and get through to the next one. At least while you're there, again, need for speed to knock these out. It's important. And as again, you can see it's gonna go back here. You can check your points. Sweet, we leveled up. Awesome. Very cool. Regardless though, again, that's the other reason why you do this, getting some of those operator points. Now, again, you can see how long that took. a while, but we're really working on these 3, which is awesome. So we'll go back to the index here. We'll go here. This time we'll go there and gain some of this experience. And again, by resetting, does take a little bit longer. I just wanted to showcase that so that you understood. Generally, what I would do is I would find one of these, stick to it, so that you can pound through these relatively quickly. Here we go. Now this one's really quick for us to pass through. I like this one much faster. Here we have 9. Just works better with the administrator to try and get through faster. The other one's a little bit longer. There we go. We'll pull him hopefully all the way back over here. And alt. And drop there. There we are. Done there. One more. Where are you? There you are. And done. All right. So that one's a little bit faster for the run, just showing you considerations as we make our way through. And again, there's that double points piece that you can definitely leverage as well. That's going to increase the cost. All right. So now that that's done for us with our sanity points, we've gone through what actually takes the longest to quickly get some of these points. Obviously, some of the other things in there is running around, collecting some of those other rewards that you saw in the F8 here. So now you see that. There we go. We only need 40 more points. And the fast way to do that, operator and weapon. So let's go back. I'll show you here real quick how to do this. So we just go to our operator, leave that level up, or use one of the other ones that you might not use a ton. In order to do that, what we're just going to do is do that, upgrade 1. There you go. Slowly each day you can do that. Obviously, if you really want to focus on excuse me, on more than that, let's go here. There we are. Then, you know, max it out, of course, because that's going to give you the most scale on everything. However, again, this is just a fun, unique way to quickly get some points, get your dailies done. And here you go. And all the way out, all the way out. F8 once again for us here on the computer. And we are done. That is all of them here today in less than 10 minutes. Probably could have been faster if I didn't kind of shift over like you saw, and making sure that we're completing these dailies. Again, we talked about that vacation tag as well that you can take advantage of if it's needed, and then certainly tie into a lot of the other rewards that are available to you. And like I said, leveraging and going down the route on the operator and gaining this additional experience is going to pop you up and take advantage of some of these other pieces while you're collecting a lot of important parts for the game progression. All right, so those are our dailies here today, my friends. Knocking this down, completing it quickly. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you still got questions or comments or things that you enjoy considering on some of these other ones and going after, definitely let us know what you think, because we'd love to hear from you, and I know the community does as well. So there we go with that. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs, my friends, as we grow such an amazing community here. And until next time, stay tuned and don't get deleted.